a long time, and I finally got it. What shall I do?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Let's go.
Stanley worked for a
Yes,
company in
sir.
a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders
Sounds
came
like
to
a
him through a
fantastic
monitor
time.
on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And
Sounds
although
really
others
boring.
might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley read the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Uh-oh.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
What?
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something
That's
was
illegal.
very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Did he though? Did he really? Can I jump? I can crouch. Who is watching this? Alright, fine, I'll leave. Who?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter
You
how
are a
hard
memo.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Are you sure?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
What
Click a
trophy?
door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Okay.
Perhaps 50 clicks will
50?
do. Yes,
Okay.
almost certainly.
I got you, I got you.
50 clicks. No, 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 no. I'm
Bro,
still
what?
not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something.
I'm just
It has
clicking
to
a
be
door.
True reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle. Stanley.
Oh, hustle, you
I want
say?
to see
Okay.
commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no
Alright,
matter the cost.
alright, bet.
Why
What's
don't
your
you
new-
go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Okay, okay, okay. I got you, I got you. Let me just find it real quick. Ah, 420. Okay, anyways. Bro, where is door 417? Ah.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437, you say? Okay. Was that back here? I feel like it was. Yeah.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415, you say? If you insist. This is so dumb. This is why I bought this game. It's so great. That's not 415. I gotta keep the door number in my brain. That's 416. Does that mean this is
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh my goodness. If you insist.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Oh, I just see computers, bro. Oh wait, this one?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting
Oh
somewhere.
my goodness, dude. Is 417 you say?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Okay. Hold up. I got this. We just...
Yes!
Yeah,
This is great.
let's go.
You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up.
No,
Go give me
bro.
a few clicks on door 416.
Dude! Hold up, is that back here? Let me just check really quick. This is so stupid. I'm thoroughly enjoying every second of it. This is actually dumb as bricks.
We've almost got it.
Alright,
Now
almost,
the
almost.
copy machine.
The
Do
copy
that
machine.
one
Okay,
again.
okay, I got you. Wait. Is there one in here? No, there isn't. I have to go back. Go. I got you, bro. The copy
Finish
machine.
it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yeah!
Let's go!
We did it!
Yes, sir!
Wow.
Woo!
Amazing.
Okay, anyway.
You really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes,
That's what
very
I'm saying.
proud of how far we've come today.
That's what I'm saying. Look at us go. Anyways. Shall we continue? I love how you can get an achievement for clicking on the door. That's so funny. That's hilarious. 420. Okay, moving on. Boop, 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 boop. It's a nice window. Nice window.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
No, I
doors,
didn't.
he entered the
Don't
door.
lie.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Did I though?
Perhaps
Did I really?
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, that's what it was. Look at that computer. Full cup of coffee. Just gotta make sure, you know. This is a
Truly
room.
a room worth admiring.
It's certainly
It
a
had really
room.
been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood
Just
here,
a few moments.
drinking it all in.
Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I am gobbling it up.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A
I
room
agree.
so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have
Let me
mysteriously
sit down.
vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
It's a
Really
great
worth
room.
it.
What can I say? Come on. Don't give me such a hard time, bro.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
I don't
and
know what you're
reflected
talking
poorly
about.
on his overall personality.
That's
It's
cap.
possible that this is why everyone left.
Dang, bro, calm down. You don't gotta oh, wait. Ah, yes.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But
Yeah,
when a
pretty
long
much.
time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Alright, go for it. You just try and not talk for a long time. Let's see how far you get. We'll see. I'll wait 1 full minute, starting now. Isn't this fun? This is it's a nice painting. Some wet leaves. Some a nice ocean. Good fun. Gotta get those cold drinks here. Let me get a cold drink. No? Okay. Oh, huh, 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 nope. I wonder if he'll actually give me more dialogue or not. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. I do like these paintings though. This is a nice room. Okay, it's been a minute. I'm leaving.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
No. Oh, this is new.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Pasha, what can I say? I just have an amazing personality. Open up. Can I kill myself? Whee!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job,
GG.
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, that's great. Ooh. Do I have to restart now? Bruh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps you missed a memo, bro. Cause I ain't going to no meeting room. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Yeah, I got you,
he
bro.
entered the door on his left.
Then I went in here. Okay. Then I went in here. In here. No? Okay.
Yet there was
Spooky
not a
empty meeting
single
room.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Everyone is unique. You most of all. That's crazy stuff. This is a very nice slideshow. Number of slides on this slide. Slides. Charts and slides. Charts. That's crazy. With charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please, no more charts, please. The boss appreciation minute. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill it out in triple. Okay. That's crazy. What are your dreams for the future? Clear skin. Less air? Pollution? A boat? Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna turn that off. Let me get on the desk. Who's not gonna get mad at me for sitting in here for a long time? Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Well, joke's on you. I'm the whiteboard manager. Okay. This is boring. I'm leaving. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Nah, bro, there's a fire broom in here. I gotta pick it up. Let me pick it up. Let me pick it up. Let me get that broom.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
There's gotta be some secret. I mean, why put a broom closet in a game with no
It was
secret?
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I don't know what that means, but alright.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I want
Standing
these
around
sweet
doing
tools.
nothing? Why?
Please
Why
offer
won't you let
some
me pick up these
explanation here.
tools?
I'm genuinely confused.
I want tools. There's your explanation. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Crazy
I never
stuff.
would have thought to mention it.
Then why'd you put it here? I want those pliers right there. Those ones. Give it to me. Give
Maybe
me
to you,
those
this
pliers.
is somehow its own branching path.
I mean,
Maybe
you're talking,
when you go
aren't you?
talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this consoling.
That's too funny. That's too funny. I love this game.
Stanley was
How
fat and
did you
ugly
get...
and really, really stupid.
Dang,
He probably
bro,
only
I
got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Bro, okay, calm down.
Well, I've
Man,
come
it's
to a
really
very
taking
definite
this
conclusion
personally.
about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom
Well, that's not
closet,
very nice.
explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing
Yes,
here.
I was definitely
when
about
a
to
physical
leave.
malady of some sort shut down your central
Yes, I had a
nervous
heart
system,
attack
and
because you couldn't
collapsed
give
in
me the
front of your
pliers.
screen.
Yes, that's what
Well, in
happened.
a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
How am I gonna alert someone?
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All
Thank
right,
you, I
when
appreciate
you've
it.
done that, just step out into the hallway.
I don't think I will. I want those pliers, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you! Give me the pliers! Give them to me. Alright, I think I'll leave now.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
Thanks,
I
appreciate it.
guarantee, coming to a staircase, Stanley
no!
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't like upstairs. Upstairs is lame and boring. Oh, and this place is creepy actually. What is that? Someone sleeping on this cardboard box under the stairs? What on earth? Okay, moving on. Wait, hold on, what's this, huh? Is that red light, huh? I'm leaving.
But
I don't want to
Stanley
be here
just
anymore.
couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Dang,
All
that's
of my
crazy.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Yeah,
And
no
as Stanley
kidding.
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Such
For
as?
example, why couldn't he see his feet?
Hey, hold up, wait.
down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
That's what I'm
And
saying.
for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No,
sorry, what?
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, I did?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Oh,
and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Wow.
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
It's because
now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
What is this? So confusing.
Very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
I'm sorry, what?
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Yeah, no kidding.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was a dream.
Yes, that's what I'll do.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Wake up!
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
And it didn't work.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, okay. If you insist.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Hold up.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Oh, that's nice.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Yeah, that's nice. What a peachy ending. Sorry, wait. Oh my goodness. This game is something else, I'm telling you. I don't know if this microphone actually works. Here we are again. Hold on. That was a pleasant ending, to say the least. Phone? Why is the light red?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Can't jump? No, seriously, we disabled it. Is that because I've been spamming X? That's probably why. Just let me jump! Let me do it!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sure, why not? Then I went into a broom closet after I went into the meeting room. Whee!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's too funny. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. That's too good. I was not expecting him to remember that. Alright, I think I'm done now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I mean, I could, like, kill myself again. No, seriously, what was up with that ending, though? It's like the most disturbing thing. Oh. Close. Oh, a fancy office. Yo, let me in the bathroom, baby. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, if the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. What? It's his fault that he took an L? What is the purpose of this bathroom? What? Just close that door on me? No, keep it open. What? Cut that out. No, stop it. No, you cut that out. Leave it open. Bro! Leave it open! Leave it open! Stop closing it! Bro! Fine! Gosh! I'm gonna go down the elevator. Ooh. Wait, what if I want to go up instead? I'm going up. See you later. This elevator music is banging. Do 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 do. Oh, how tall is this building? What floor did I even start on? You'd think the boss's office would be pretty close to the top. Why is this taking so long? Do, 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 do. Masterful composition right here. So small. You can't even read that. So is this right gonna end like ever? Is he humming? Is he humming to the elevator music? I can hear it. It's hilarious. He's humming to the elevator music. Oh, okay, we're done now. I'm sorry, what? Yo, nice tie, bro. Hold up, I gotta go listen to that again. I wonder if this is gonna make him go crazy. Everything makes him go crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with friends. Isn't this fun? Oh. He's humming it. Will this progress? I guess we'll just wait. Alright, I'm gonna assume there's nothing in here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Let me play.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of
Yes,
course,
extra secret.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
No, I wouldn't know that. It's not like you just told me or anything. Let me play the piano. Booze. Booze.
Stanley
let's
just
go.
sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
No, I could never possibly know that. I think I'll just take a seat.
2845.
Crazy stuff. I wouldn't know that. I'm just a guy. What's this?
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Wow, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Stanley got the hell along with the story. That's amazing. So, I'm gonna go back in the elevator. I'll be right back. Let me out of here! I want my elevator music! I never tried to go down. Okay, fine. Wait, let me go up instead. Oh, instead of up. Fine. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Take me to a loading screen. Loading, 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 loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
It's because this elevator
This
is
question
sick.
would not go unanswered for long.
I'm going up. See you later.
Whoops, nope, never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
You are silly.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
It's for the elevator, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The elevator. Alright. Let's get this. Let's get the elevator.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
I know.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator.
No,
it's still just exactly what it is.
I don't think
What a
so.
decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated.
Oh, that's
It's
what I'm
that
saying. What can I
keen
say?
eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
I love
I'm
how
bolted
sarcastic.
to the edge of my seat.
What a dirtbag, dude. Hold up. Was that not the code? I'm gonna do that next time. Anyways. Oh, I have an idea. What if?
Incredible.
Dang it.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just... This guy right here. Just telling you right now, Disney should hire me. I would make better movies with better story. Up and down the elevator. Oh, wait. Oh, you wait.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
See, this guy
I
gets
can't
it.
even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
This guy is too funny. I love this game so much right now. I'm thoroughly enjoying every second of this. What if it's the boss's office again? I don't know. Will we ever find out what's in this corner? Oh, wait, what? It'll help. Oh, okay, we're good. I feel like there's gotta be something over there. Oh, what is it? What is it now?
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
No way.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I
instrumentation.
process this.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you
I'm
sure?
prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! I need more time to
exactly.
process.
It's the boss. It's the boss's office. Oh, this is so stupid. This is so dumb.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
I don't know, dude.
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Now let me go in the elevator. Goddamn. Okay. Okay. Fine. Go back down the elevator then.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I love... The narration in this game is too good. Oh, but what if? What if? The elevator's gonna break on me, isn't it? Huh. That was quick.
You know what?
Chicken butt.
I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
Okay.
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
I agree.
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go.
I wonder if it could be
It's
the
so
boss's
precious,
office.
so fleeting. Why don't we take
what
this
if it's
elevator ride
the
nice
boss's office?
and slow? There we go.
Bro.
Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it
Yes,
seems
very.
like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What
That's what
you
I'm
and I
saying.
are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's
Easily.
really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I
does
want to
have
have
a
to
point.
think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
For
So that you
real?
can talk about your work and your storytelling and your
Yes,
life.
sir, let's go.
Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would
mean,
especially
no,
mean a lot to the
not the
people
public
who have been
eye.
following you from the beginning. They
What the
really
hell I
look
do?
up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
No,
Oh,
fine.
good, we're here.
Yo, no shot.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Oh, okay, okay. All tricks revealed. World's healthiest human being. How we did it. The pyramids. Liv, the guy who went to Mars. You already know. It's your boy, me. Yes, sir. An evening with world peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
What about this door? What if I don't want to go up there? Q&A with the world's first sentient machine. Conversation with Alexander the Great.
All right, are you ready?
Thank you.
I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm
know,
really
man.
proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Hold on, let me get ready, Alright. Alright, cool. Let's go. Let's get it. This is intense, man. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for this. For this kind of heat. Oh my goodness! It's me! I'm gonna go crowd surfing. What? What just happened? Did I black out? Did I white out? I think I whited out. What? What kind of an ending is that?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could...
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little
Sure you
effort. A
can.
measly 5 clicks? Now,
When Stanley came to a set of 2
Did I
open,
though?
this was not the correct way to the meeting
You'll be
room,
alright.
and Stanley knew it perfectly
That's fine.
well.
That's
Perhaps he
just
wanted
fine.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
I
admire
sure
it.
did. Check it out.
Wow. Yes,
No,
this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You know what? Fine.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and
Nope.
got back on
Going
track.
down. Oh, this game.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
That
So
is
now in
correct.
order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Are you sure? The man's really just about a...
No,
No, not the right? Okay.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What
I don't know
was
what you
I
were thinking.
thinking?
Don't
It's
stress,
clearly...
man.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Cool. It's a nice... Wait a minute. Oh. Oh.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
It
Quick,
is?
Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get
Don't see
back
anything.
to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game
No.
from the beginning.
That
And this
doesn't sound
time,
like anything.
suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Alright, if you insist. You know what? What if I just do what he says?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe it's a serious game if I do what he says. I don't know why I can't help
When
myself
Stanley-
from spamming
Wait,
the X button.
Wait, what? No,
Wait.
no, I
Hold up.
restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
What's going on?
Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Oh, that's
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you
No.
move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you?
Yeah,
I'm
I
the
was
one who
gonna
wrote
say,
the
you're the one who
story.
makes this stuff. I just
It
go
was right
through it.
here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, it's a maze. Oh, this is fantastic. This is just great. This is just really awesome and amazing.
I'll say it.
Keep walking.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
That's what I'm
promise
saying.
you
That's 'cause
there
it's in the
definitely
office.
was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
No,
not?
don't. Wait, no. Bro. I just found the little... I should have went through the little thing. Alright, alright. Let's try it again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can I open 420? No? Okay, I see how it is.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yeah, no
I might
kidding.
be remembering this wrong. It's possible it's back where we just came from. Why don't
Okay.
we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alright, if you insist.
Aha!
What on
I
earth?
knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Okay,
No,
okay.
wait, never
Okay,
mind.
that's
not
not
the
the
story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Alright, if you insist. If you insist. What?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
I won!
Congratulations!
I
I know
win!
you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Sure I did. I
Some
walked through
people win
rooms and
fair and
stuff.
square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
am I.
care
What's up
what
with
might
this?
happen this time. I have to restart.
No, don't. Bro, just remember the story. What a silly goose this guy is.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Alright. And this goes off track. This goes so far off track, I'm not following the line.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Are you sure? Fine, I see how it is. Alright, let's get on the line. Yippee.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I agree. What is this game?
Cut the music,
Oh.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
All right.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Okay,
you won't want to miss anything.
I got you. Hold up. Okay. It's got some leaves, right? It's got some other leaves. All right, I think I'm good.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
What kind of a line did you draw, bro?
Line? You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't think it is. The line is kind of being goofy. Oh my goodness!
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
Yeah,
after
come on,
everything
Line.
we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
If you insist. That's a very important plan. Oh. It's here again? Should I,
You know what, Stanley?
Oh,
I say
okay.
forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people,
true.
right? Why can't we make up our own story?
That's
Something
what I'm saying.
exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Alright, let's get it this way. Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
this is
is
exciting.
exciting,
Just
that's
me
what I'm
and
saying.
Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you
Wait, is
want
this-
our story to be?
We're going
Go
in circles.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I want it to be not going in circles. What's... Wait, hold up. No, wait. It didn't... Pat, shut up. Get out of here, Isaiah.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
I'm gonna have to
No
agree.
lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's not past my bedtime. What do you mean? Yeah, it's a...
A
it's a
choice.
It's a route.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Let's go.
How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Okay,
In fact,
okay.
I believe I need a minute to think here.
All right,
Just
let's
walk
think.
in circles for a minute.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us
Why is
ask,
he complicating
will
this?
taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Yes,
Come,
that's
Stanley.
very logical. Thank
Our
you.
destiny awaits.
I'm gonna keep walking in circles, bro. This is very fun. Very satisfying. This is peak gameplay right here. I'm telling you. Doesn't get much better than this. Go left, if you insist. I literally can't. Alright. The confusion ending you've been
Hold up,
playing.
what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Let's go!
That's really how all
Narrator
this
is
goes?
gone after a long...
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Yes.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Alright.
And the timer...
Oh
stopped.
my goodness.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
Maybe.
whatever it is that made this schedule? How would
Yeah,
we
what did make
even
the
know?
schedule?
Will someone come for us?
Oh,
Will
you need
something
to slap
happen?
Stanley. Shut up.
So, okay.
Can we leave? Game is boring.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, it is.
I'm not quite sure
definitely.
if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So
Crazy
I hope
stuff.
that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay then. No need to jump scare me, bro. Calm down. Well, in the meantime, if you... Like, dang, bro. Calm down. Alright, homeboy's gonna forget now. Is that what's gonna happen? Kill the narrator. Looks like he's gonna die.
all of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
I think so. It looks like it. 420! Let's go! Weed? Anyways. Jumps are for real? That's what I'm saying.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Everything looks normal.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Bro, he boarded
there.
up the broom closet. What was that for, bro? That's my favorite place.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hold up. About the executive bathroom. Alrighty then. I'll just leave that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing
Bucket?
through
Where?
papers on the boss's desk,
Where's the
pulling
bucket?
books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet.
Wait, this is different
And
dialogue.
so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
This is different.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Hold up, why is it normal now? I wanted the narrator to die. Usually in the broom closet. Nah, bro, there's not really a bucket in the broom closet. I spent plenty of time in there, trust me. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, I didn't.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Nah, bro, I'm getting out of here.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah, bro, I'm leaving. I'm gonna
At
dip
this
out.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward
Correct.
and willingly confront his death.
This is true. Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. What is that? Okay. I guess I died. That's fantastic. Woo! Let's go. Oh wait, what? I'm alive.
As the machine whirred into motion,
hey,
and
hold up.
Stanley was inched
Wait,
closer
no.
and closer to his
Stop.
demise,
Wait,
he
no, what?
reflected that
Why?
his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Wait, no,
Stanley
stop.
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned
Jeez, dude.
and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I don't think so. I'm gonna duck. I'll be safe. Ha ha! Ha!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as
I'm sorry,
Stanley
what?
was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a
Who's this
single
chick?
visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
But I'm sorry, what?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
What?
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I'm sorry, what? Nature paintings. Goofy little office map. The two doors. Have phone? No, I don't. Wait, actually I do. Why? The pacing of this open section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. Office computers. Oh, I turned it off. I'll turn them all off. How about that? Oh my goodness. The original doors? Keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Crazy stuff. They even have the credits. An early version of the maintenance room. I found the developer room thing. Let's go. We got the printing machine. Fun. Warzone. An ending where Stanley would end up on the... Bro, why would they not keep that? The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Fine, I'll answer you, boy. What's up? Hold on. What'd you say? Crazy. Shut up, stop. The Lounge. An early version of the Lounge. Bro, that's so boring. I like the new one better. Yo, they got that pencil sharpener. Let me stick my finger in it. Is that cheese? Oh, it's a telephone. The apartment timer. In the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Apartment ending? Cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version we decided we also wanted the player to be able to jump and fall to their death. Second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. I have no idea what this is talking about. I haven't played through most of the game yet. Why? Maintenance. Bro, this is really just telling me how to get every ending. Wait, 2 options. 2 doorways to maintenance. Obey. Meeting room. Crazy stuff. This is really just... Oh wait, there's a vent in the lounge? Yep, that's the confusion ending. Wait, are these... Oh, maybe these are different versions. The flow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out, which is number 1, right? Yeah, I think it's number 1. Anyways. Zending model. The Zending went through many... What? Zending? Many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending. And we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it shortly before launch. The game is now paused. That's crazy! For a long time we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized that this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Zending levers? Zending, the player would pull a lever and then... Okay. What is the Zending, dude? Shut up! Shut up! Anyways. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing the viewer that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. That's crazy stuff. This is a nice little museum of dev thingies. Oh. I saw a little red thing. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Bro, I don't know what the countdown room is. Wait, is this where I came?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I'm turning it off. I'm gonna be free.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Yes?
No, perhaps
No.
not.
I can't see.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
What do you mean?
But
Are you
listen
talking?
to me.
Wait, what?
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this
Turn off
game.
my PlayStation?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
No, wait, oh. Dang, bro. I really just took an L, huh? I'm sorry, what? I'm so what? I don't understand what just happened. This chick, like, froze time and started talking to me. And she's like, look at all that fun stuff. I know. It's like, what? Bro, what? What? Hold up, hold up.
How
No,
long
no,
was
no,
I
no.
sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself.
Wait, what?
Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned?
Why is
He
this
made
different?
a note to be more careful with time from now on.
What do you mean? What? I'm so... Why is this different? Why? Why is it different, huh? You wanna tell me? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Yep,
open
yep.
doors,
Got it,
he
got it,
entered
got
the
it.
door on his left.
I'm speedrunning, you already know.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
You're not a single
Feeling
person
a
here
wave
either.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hold on, what's in the bathroom this time? Same thing. What's up? Good
The
job,
moment he
Isaac.
entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of
Hold
life
on.
from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation,
Why is
he
this
found
different?
a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Yeah, I remembered
Stanley
it as
happened
you
to
said it.
input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This is some crazy stuff, man. Hold up, I'm gonna go back in there and see what happens if I try. Oh, but that'll end the stream. But at the same time, I really want to know. I want to know! I want to know what happens!
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
I'm
Control
going this way
Facility.
again.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Would I though? Would I really?
The door behind him was not shut.
I don't see
Stanley
any
still
door
had
behind me.
every opportunity
Nonsense.
to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
It's terrifying. And that's why we going down, baby. Yes, sir.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow
No.
life.
Let me out.
Farewell, Stanley.
Let me out. Let me out. No. What?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What's up?
See how it's impossible.
Shh. What's going on? Sorry, what? I didn't hear you.
Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you? Now then, this elevator for sure would get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Don't let time choose for...
Dang, bro. Yes, I can hear it, but I'm not paying attention because I'm playing a game. What? Alright, so I'm gonna go.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
What?
When
I thought it was
Stanley came
beautiful.
to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something
Hold on.
darker.
Why is all the...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some... But eager to
Okay,
get
that's
back
the
to
old
business,
dialogue.
Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna hang up and then continue streaming since we're not really talking anyways, because I'm focused on the game. So,
I
yeah.
might watch the videos. I might not. I don't even know if I'll watch the stream, but I probably will.
Okay.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left. Right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely,
got it now.
definitely this way.
Got you. Alright, let's get it. Yes, sir, the spoiler.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
I'm assuming this is the room. The mind control
It's
room.
rubbish now. The whole
Mind
story
control
completely
room.
unusable.
Fire.
Rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay, I want to get like the actual ending. So maybe I have to restart it myself.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now, what did that other dialogue mean though? Why was it different? And it kept like changing every time.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Alright. I got you. Hold up. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm a professional story finder. Just you wait. Yes, sir. Here it is. How did I know? How did I know how to get... Oh.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Hold up. Wait. How did I just find the original room again? That was really weird. Okay, moving on.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering
Alright, let's go back
wrong.
there.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay, let's go. Just gotta speed run this part of the game.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! Yay. I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
That's fair. This is such a weird game.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
No.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Oh, no,
Let's go.
not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through...
You scum, you villain.
No, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Are you sure?
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I agree. See, it's gone now.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Is it
How
though?
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
You're dumb
Come,
as bricks.
Stanley,
Let's go.
our destiny awaits.
Alright, let's get it.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Sheesh.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the
Narrator
schedule, I
forgets
restart
about
again.
previous
What?
restarts.
Am I just supposed to forget?
Stanley attempts
what
to
if I
play
don't
the
want to
story, but is
forget?
prevented.
My mind goes
Unable to
blank
go
simply
anywhere,
because
do
it's written
anything.
here on this
The game
thing.
restarts on its
wall.
own.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I
Can
get a
follow
say in
the
all
line.
of this? Is it really? No,
Wait.
it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's
How many
going
have we
on.
been through?
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
Yeah, so this is about to be
Does
the
that
fifth
mean
one.
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Unable to
The,
go anywhere, do anything.
whatever it is that
Find
made
the
this
line
schedule.
again. Begin
How would we
following the
even
line.
know?
Find an identical
Will someone
replica of
come
the
for us?
office that has begun to
Will something
deteriorate.
happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not
What if I restart it?
the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Restart the game, bro.
Eventually.
Do it.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Yeah. I don't know why that's always terrifying in its own little way. The burp. It's like, dang, bro, okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, maybe I just try
Yet
and play
there was
through to
not
the
a
end.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code. For this keypad guarded the... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright, so I'm assuming once I get to the end or something, it's gonna stop me. Otherwise, like, I don't know what to do with that. Okay, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go to it again, and I'm gonna restart it myself, and see what happens.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What if I just turn it back on? What then? Okay. Fine, we'll go turn it off or whatever. Five. Hold on. One, two. Three. Where's four? Must be like up the stairs here. Is that 10? Whoa, hold up. What? I don't get it, dude.
last he found the source of the room's power. He knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I mean...
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Yes, please do.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Wait, it's
Oh,
0521?
dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a
Oh, you
disappointment.
dirtbag.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Well, alright. That was nice. What a nice guy.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Why does it always do this? Later. Later, later.
Stanley came to a set of two open
No, I
doors.
didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Oh,
first,
why is the
just to
narrator
admire
actually
it.
a psychopath, though? Or a
Standing
sociopath,
now
or
in
whatever
this
you want to call
incredible
it.
room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Oh, yeah,
I
sure,
realize
buddy.
that
You blew
investing
me
your
up.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you, or what? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Zero
that
consideration
convinced that
of
I
you.
want something bad to happen to you? What?
Very.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue is a better color, though.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the
No, I don't
red
think I did.
door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Yeah, that's
You
what
want
I
to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable. Worldwide leaderboard. 2 seconds. No. That makes a whole lot of sense.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a 5.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't
Sure,
mind
why
taking a
not?
look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Let's see it.
In this game, the baby
Bro,
crawls
what?
left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take
Baby.
notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Bro,
So
no.
why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
What? Bro, this is a terrible game. So I almost want to play it for 4 hours to see what happens, but considering I've already been playing for 2, I don't think that's realistic. What if I just let it die? Alright, I'm gonna go watch some YouTube. BRB. So stupid. I'm just gonna wait until I get like 1 line of dialogue. This is ridiculous.
Good to see that enthusiasm.
Oh,
Keep
let's
it
go.
up, Stanley. There's 3 hours and 45 minutes left to go.
Is that all? You know what? Die, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? The latter, well, I don't know
For
what to
4
do. I'm
hours.
completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
Okay.
What do we have here?
I would totally love to play anybody else's
Yes.
game.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Alright, what game are we playing now?
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes.
Yeah,
that
that's
must be
nice.
it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it
That's
seems
weird.
there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Yes, let us.
Oh, no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God,
You
quickly,
got a
block it
problem
off.
with that? What?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
So not Minecraft.
Okay, I think this will be
Terraria,
just the
technically?
thing.
Yo, it's Rocket League!
Wonderful. See,
No
this is
shot.
exactly what I had in
That's
mind.
amazing.
Just a nice big box for you to run
That's
around in.
so
There isn't
great.
any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stan,
Bruh.
if you manage to get lost in this
Give me
game,
a
I
car.
will be
Give me a car.
phenomenally impressed.
Give me a car, give me a ball, actually. At least a ball. Where's the ball?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley,
cars.
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases
right.
and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must.
Never say that
Okay,
again.
Stanley, here's the ball.
Never say
Have
that
fun.
again. Yes, sir. Hold up. I'm about to score on orange. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go on. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm fast. I'm fast.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on.
Oh, wait.
What
Hold
are you
up.
doing?
I did not mean to do that. My bad, bro.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Okay. What? Is this like an older version of the game? I'm so confused right now. Okay, let's just go this way. Ooh, there's one light that's on. There's a computer in there. Yo, it's my office, let's go. Wait, what do I do here?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Wow, okay. What an ending.
Blocks and shears for, well, shearing. The pickaxe is really the odd one out, and I don't think it's going to get a use feature anytime soon. It's frankly, I don't even know what that would be. And netherite beacon looks expensive, but how... April Fool's joke. Of all the tools in Minecraft, the pickaxe is the only one that doesn't have a right-click function. Since we can use a hoe to till soil, a shovel to create pathland, we can use an axe on our copper blocks, and shears for, well, shearing. The pickaxe is really the odd one out. I don't think it's going to get a use feature anytime soon. It's frankly, I don't even know what that would be.
Alright, I'm back.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Why does he say that? This is Stanley's office. What? What? What are you saying, man?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Alright, I'm gonna
Stanley
go to that
felt
one
lightheaded,
lift.
butterflies in his
I'm
stomach.
gonna stay
But
on it.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Is it my wife?
She's been
No way.
waiting.
I like how this man finds a way to make a story out of everything. Where'd I go? Wait, oh. What? Wait, no, this... Go into here.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
That's a nice wire. I'm gonna leave. Can I? Can I? It's a nice wire you got there. It'd be a shame if I were to
As Stanley picked up
unplug
the
it.
phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No,
Yes.
that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Let's go.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken.
way.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If
Yeah,
you'd
it's
made
only
any
been
more
like
wrong
2.5
choices, you might have
hours.
negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did
Yeah,
you not
because I'm not in the
grasp
real
the
world.
severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What the heck does that mean? What if I don't want to?
Excellent.
Cool.
Making choices on a regular
Let's go.
basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your
That's
instructor
nice.
will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Alright. Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine
Dang
the
it.
main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That
That'd be
story would
hilarious.
make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
What if I don't?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Isn't this fun? Do I have to go the right way? Fine, fine, fine. That's fine. That's just fine.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
It was
What did
funny.
you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Hey bro, chill, chill, chill. What?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be
Do I
fine.
have to go
All
to the
right.
left now?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What? No, why did you do that?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yes. Sweet victory. No. Wait, no. You can't do this to me. No. It was right there.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Dang, I can't even go that way anymore. Something's wrong.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
What?
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115? Do I have to say it? Night Shark 115?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke
Night
it into the
Shark
receiver
115.
right there on the wall.
Yeah, Night Shark 115.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please
Night Shark
speak
115.
the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm trying, bro. Night Shark 115, what do you want?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I
I'm
had to show you,
trying, bro.
then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
You're autistic? Oh, dang.
When
What?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do it, Stanley.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
What?
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take
It's
as
so
much time as you
sad.
need.
This poor man. Is that like the official ending or what?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What? What is this? This is new.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little.
I'm sorry,
This made
what?
him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
What? What are these?
Yes, really, really worth. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
If you insist. Hello? Oh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha.
That's hilarious.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here,
Dang,
Stanley.
bro, chill.
I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
You suck, bro.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Yo, no shot.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. now he's coming back to
It's
work.
telling me to push
One
the
might even
buttons
feel
now.
sorry
That's
for
crazy.
him, except that he's chosen this life.
No, I'll press everything else. Bada 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 bada. Yeah, check that out.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
So he went further.
Yes,
He imagined
sir.
that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
No, I'm gonna cook real
As
quick.
he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down
Let's
another
go
was a
to the
game with a
line.
baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Wrong. Fine.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Not gonna happen. I got you, bro. I got you. I got you, fam. I wonder if I wait long enough if he's gonna like be like, yo, let's go, Stanley. I'm not doing it. Fine.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Please die. That's a nice request. So,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Crazy stuff, I guess. You know, I'm gonna end the stream here.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Actually, what are the achievements for this game? Let me check real quick. Alright, well, it's not letting me see it for some reason. Anyways, I'm gonna quit to the menu. The end is never the end is loading, never the end. But it is now, because I'm done playing the game. Wow. What? Oh. Weird. Anyways, fun.